Okay, we are currently back in the Dice Rally event. This is actually, I guess, day 3, technically, but we only have 2 more rounds. Well, we have 4 more rounds, but 2 more days, because we're doing 2 rounds per stream kind of deal. There were 8 of them in total, so I almost got to round 2 on the first one, but then we got to round 4 on the second stream, and then we last finished it off, we got to um, we finished off round 5 or so. I don't remember what it is. We are currently, you see, we're on round 5. We go 5 and 6, and then 7 and 8. So that's what we're going to try to go for here. Hang on. This is the deck list we're going for right now. It's served well. We tried out Dark Magician Destruction freshly off of this one because Frank in the community, also known as, but he goes by Perthy now. He keeps on changing his name. Also was Cat Vampus in the past. Suggested using this with a copy of Souls, and actually it's been very good, like very very helpful. So we tried it out. I'm thinking of actually to change up my ranked deck list as well to fit in the second to fit in the Dark Magician Destruction. But currently this is what we're going with, and so that we do well. We also are doing a voice chat stream as well, so at any moment you might hear a voice show up that isn't myself, because we're currently doing a stream where anybody can show up from the Discord and can chime in and cheer me on. We're kind of hoping that we kind of were waiting for a little while at the start of it. But no one's voice showed up yet, which is fine. It's not gonna hinder the stream at all. But we'll see what happens. What do you think about Dark Magician rank him from 0 to 10? Are you talking about what do I think about him in the Endymions, or what do I think about him in general? Like for the game? Like, is that what you mean, or in this deck? I think he's solid. Obviously, for him, if you talk about Demon himself, I'd say he's at least 9, maybe a 10. Souls, however, is like a little bit lower just because of the risk that you might like draw into him when you don't need him, so there's always that risk. But for Demon being an extra deck slot, he's not gonna brick your hand, he just takes up an extra deck slot. It could be a slot that you're never gonna even use. Like I might just take out Anima. Why haven't I taken out Anima yet? Probably gonna take out Anima for Demon for my actual ranked deck list, and like having him whenever you need him, that's like amazing. Ugh. So yeah, I would definitely say I'm probably a 9, maybe even 10. Because it's hard to figure out if it's just an extra deck slot. If it's really useful and it doesn't hurt you at all, then it's hard to figure out any kind of reason why he wouldn't be a By the way, this is intentionally doing this because of Droll. Because if he Drolls, I just look at the hand and then I get to serve it anyway. Looks like nothing though. So So obviously, Impulse could hurt if you don't draw a spell, but we do a spell, so we're fine. Actually, yeah, right now we're kind of chilling. I'll just go another Jakku King. I think I was gonna go for another Endymion or something, and I'm just like, that's funny. Oh, go ahead. You have it. How bad was this hand? Wow. Nice got him. Interesting. Yeah, it looks like it was pretty bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This guy's name is Tobias. Oh, he's Chaos Waste. Oh, that worked out. Give me a few minutes. I will be right back. Gotcha. I do find this event a lot more fun than most events. Wait, what do we got? Ammo shot? Oh wow, it gave me 3. Usually it only gives me 2. 30 cards you have not obtained on cards season be revised by 1 rank. But how long? Oh, did that for the entirety or something, or what? Ooh, you get to go first. That's good. Okay. The hand is good, but it's a little fragile. You have to get something else. I have an idea, but I don't really know how good of an idea it would be. I mean, I can get Big Beyond, but I actually don't even have anything after this. Yeah, I wouldn't have anything. Like, I was hoping to get that draw too. Yeah, I actually can't end on anything. I'm just gonna go next. Like I said, it's kind of fragile, and I'm because without the imperm, then the play was gonna be to what do you call it? Use abductor, you know, mastery to add like a servant, activate servant, and then Blue Boy could get me secrets, knowledge, and then institution would get me the third counter for servant to pop off from there. Which is why I did Blue Boy first, considering I thought that if Blue Boy got stopped, then I wasn't committed too far into one play that would disrupt my field. That was me without thinking about like the full end of it. It was just, if there is something I can do, then I'm not gonna have made it impossible if I just did Blue Boy first. But there wasn't anything I could do. Alright. Blue Boy. It's nice not to fear Droll, because if you do Drolls, you can just go next, you know, and not be penalized for it. We're gonna start off with the spellbook stuff first, because I don't want to draw into knowledge. You do want to draw into the other spellbook piece if you only have got 2, you know. But if you do have Blue Boy already, then no need to waste it. Okay. Like we have full board. Okay. Looking a little bit weird now. Actually, this is looking pretty weird now. Still try servant. I mean, I can. Oh. Servant. I don't know. I could do this first to lower the chances of drawing into a high skill, but I guess I'll go void first. Okay, hello. Not on bad. Booyah. So yeah, if DML was something that you had to go into and stuff like that, you know, then look at this. It's now useless now, but the fact that it's useless doesn't mean anything, considering that I can just as easily like not go into it. So I think that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Like for a card to be usable in Endymion, it's gotta not penalize you, kind of a deal. It would be like, oh yeah, if support cards didn't have any risk or anything, then everyone would use them. Like Endymions suffer from it way harder than other decks would. Other decks, you have a brick or something in the hand, you're like, okay, well I can't use it, but I consider this. But with the Endymions, you have a brick and stuff. Oh, that might just ruin your entire turn. You're checking the pizza? Nice, Marty. Yeah, it's important to check that pizza, because yesterday I cooked a pizza, and they said 12 to 15 minutes was the total time to make it, you know? I was like, okay, cool. And I put it for 15 instead of just the normal 12, because I used to have an oven that I'd always keep having to, you know, put it in for longer and longer. And then it burnt it, and I was really upset. I'm actually just gonna go straight for Endymion. I was gonna go for Magister, you know, because I can do the Bistro, put on a Magister, but I'm actually thinking that this is just better. Because I can do this. Let's make a Jack or King sandwich, shall we? You guys can see where the Jack or King sandwich is coming in. This is the ideal use of souls. Like, whenever people are telling me to put souls in the deck and stuff, they always imagine, like, doing something like that. Which is, yes, that is very good to do it that way. The thing I'm concerned about, though, is when you have a handful of pendulums and souls in there, it's like, okay, well, that's kind of the nail of the coffin here. Because souls are not going to be usable. Because when souls works, it works. Great, great. But I think too much of a risk to have it in is what my concern about it was. But it's been pretty useful already. Jack and King sandwich. Look at that, all 6 negates out of the deck. So, oh yeah, all 3 into the voids used up too. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, I mean, it got a little bit dicey for a little bit. Wait, 3, 6, 7. What was Oh yeah, it's Magical Field Breaker. I hope he uses that first, thinking that's gonna protect him, because it's not. I mean, it could actually. Also, the few cannot be destroyed by the opponent's card effects. Other people can target monsters the opponent controls. So I can't destroy him. If Jack activates, it won't be able to destroy anything. But he also can't destroy my board, so. Also, activated at the start of the main phase 1 and 2 is kind of, what do you call it? I mean, then again, what to say, like, stops the opponent from going, okay, Dark Hole, and then I go activate this afterwards. You can't, like, you gotta either commit to it or not. But theoretically, if you're going second, you can still Dark Hole, and then main phase 2, do all your stuff. Well, that's certainly a thing. Oh, I could still certainly drop at the board for 5. See, if he didn't have the extra card in it, he would have had to send the whole hand. Is evenly matched banned for the festival? Engage. Okay, always can talk off the target. What he could have done instead, that would have might have been better for him, is he should have used the field spell to see if I negated it, and then chain dropped it to send away the field spell, you know, and then send other cards, because he would have, if I would have used an Endymion to negate it, he could have sent that away with only 3 other cards instead to negate the rest of the board, because obviously he doesn't need to negate the Endymion that I already used up as an effect, and he would have had an extra card in hand, which he could have saved his he could have saved the Ray in his hand and searched something else for the Engage. You want to search with it? Because that would have probably been better. Like, regardless or not of what happened, activating the field spell, even if I negate or don't negate, kind of a deal, would have been better for him. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work out here. He's got to out the whole board. But yeah. I've been going against a lot of smart Skyshaker players recently, it seems. Like, it looks like I have the follow appeal, but also Skyshaker's can clear out entire boards. So we just gotta see what happens. So the only card that in his hand is the card we don't know because he just drew it off the big gauge. He prioritized. I mean, I guess I can see, like, getting another engage search would have been pretty big, but also like it does get rid of three more cards using Zero's effect. Oh, is Alien's gonna do this on the last card or what? Mod the dueling column. Oh, okay. Never mind about this mind thing. They always try to get rid of the field spell. Like, if you want to SP banish it, go ahead. But don't waste a pop on it. You can't target your cards, yeah. You gonna add afterburners? Probably afterburners is the smartest play. Nope, it's Lemnis Gate. How many can he return? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, he doesn't have anything in graveyard. What am I looking at? He's got no Skyshaker spells. Lemnis Gate's not gonna do anything. Not gonna equal number of Skyshaker monsters and Skyshaker spells. He's only got engage. That's not gonna do anything. He thinks it's going to. It's only gonna bounce 1 and 1, and he can't do anything unless he gets 3. Unless you have a quick, yeah, he can't. That just gives me more counters. That was a waste. Why? Why would he do that? He just got rid of his engage too. That is still good for follow-up. I would want a reflection bounce, but I also kind of like, if he goes into Shizuku, then I'll bounce it, you know? Yeah, we'll wait to end the main kind of a deal, but yeah. Oh, come on. I thought I was going to ask you about the end of main. I guess you could still technically do that now, but I'm also not terribly afraid because I can do that Dragon King. And also, Reflection's also going to be a, okay. See, I thought it was going to be like end of main, activate a card, like, yeah, because I knew that he gets first player priority at end phase. Alright, so that worked out. Full field droplet. Oh! Forgot that was in the festival. What would this card do? Oh. Okay. Actually, let's check out that Skyshaker Player's deck list. Fortunately, no Droll. He didn't draw, which is pretty nice. Super Poly could have been a little obnoxious. Like, I prefer Super Poly than Droplet, though. But, to be fair, did have to get rid of his whole hand with Droplet, Super Poly probably would have been able to clear up the boards a lot easier. Like Super Poly fusing both Endymions, for Garura, you know, and then he could have done a lot more with his Sky Sugar stuff after that. Ugh. Let's keep going though. No, not the Lemnis Gate. the Lemon Gate. I always forgot what the name of the card is, but I'm not gonna forget if I keep thinking of Lemon Gate. Also, is it just me, or did I just win the only coin toss against the going second deck? Then again, Sky Sugar's not really going second deck anymore. It's got a lot of going first options, so... Okay. Wait a second, doesn't this card actually have a... So basically, he's gotta use 3 card effects or something for this effect to even do anything. Body Povich effect, depending on the chain number of this effect. Basically, it's gotta be chain 3, then I gotta go chain 4 with my... Oh, no. Okay. Oh well, there's so much for that. Oh yeah, this one just gets rid of it for free. But I have to say, like, how do I best use this effect? How does it work? Like, oh no, it doesn't matter. But the fact that they designed Bolsho Dragon just to counter Makanko. That one... Is that just a random port? Or is there a Bolsho Dragon I'm missing on the field? Because I can't think of Bolsho Dragon's effect, but if it's in the game, I can actually look at it, but I doubt it's in the game, because that sounds like a Link monster. Before this point, that deck can't do anything against target protection? Oh, really? What does Bolsho Dragon do? That's true. I'm trying to think of a card effect that can stop targeting whatever protection. I guess their only out would be like Underwood Goddess or something, right? I tell you, the very first time, well, not only the very first time, but one of the very early times when I get Makanko, it was in real life. This was before Makanko ever came to TCG, and one of the people at my locals was playing it, and he was the only one on Makanko, so like nobody still knew when it worked. And he's like doing all these plays and such. It's like, yeah, the whole gimmick is just crashing into you. I'm like, oh, okay. But then I went first still, obviously, and I put up Makantos and stuff. And he goes, all right, I summon out this card, you know, this Makanko. And I go, okay, I use Garuda, remove 3 counters, summon and bounce. He goes, you know this can't be targeted, right? I said, you know this card doesn't target, right? He goes, what? And he picks up my card, like, starts to read it. And it's like, yeah, he thought that I was the one who didn't know his cards because no one knows his deck. No, nobody knows my deck! It was like a equal energy. It was so funny. Just look at him? Why? I don't see where he is. I guess I can Google him. So, if I'm thinking honestly, there's the Garuda that says that it has when you put it summons a monster, which obviously I can just, you know, relate in cards use. Well, there he is. It says that when you put a normal special summons, you can move the counter special summon it and bounce it. So, is there a way, like, if the Makanko says summon this card and equip it with an equip spell, does that make Garuda miss the timing? Oh yeah, this card's bad news. Okay, Hard Dragon Archer this. This might be the play here. I'm just deep in thought, guys. I'm trying to figure out, like, kind of froze for a little bit. What's the best course of action here? Okay, but that's... This is his last one, isn't it? Let's go from deck. Because I was thinking about Bashes for bouncing Jack getting back to hand and such, and then somebody go back out. But I can't really afford him to negate with Dissipator. That draw 2 might be pretty helpful. What was that? That was it Fit Summon already, or was it? Oh, that's nothing I can do now, right? I can Pet Summon too. Oh wait, he doesn't have anything banished. Oh, I have things banished. It's okay. I guess he'll use this effect though. I was gonna not use the effect. Yeah. I was gonna not use the effect because because I didn't want him to destroy. I was gonna wait, but the fact that he has nothing banished means he just negates the activated effect. Now we do this. Pop the negated Jaguar. Add back, what, Bachelor's probably? Yeah. Draw a card. Yeah, that effect was completely pointless. That he negated. Let's scale the Bashes. Scales don't matter anymore due to the fact that what do you call it? We already pedal summon out, so they're just scales for scales. Jackal King plays, because I'm pretty sure he's got like some debut or something. What did he shuffle? He shuffled a random card. I don't think it tells us at all. Wait, hang on. Return Magician's Souls. Okay. He returned Magician's Souls back into the deck. Get some more counters. How much back we got? Wow, okay. These should have a protection card agreement right there, right? So, see if we can force him to remove that. Oh yeah, obviously from Exilia. Okay, anything in graveyard that we can summon out. That's a beast. No, not really. He doesn't even have a link to or anything. Let's check this out here. Oh, actually, there's something in hand we can do. Not with it. Let's go Celine. I got an idea. I need him to bait out this thing right here, this effect. If a card you control be destroyed by card effect, while you control Red Dragon Archfiend, or a single monster that mentions it. Actually, I don't need to bait that out. I just gotta get rid of Red Dragon Archfiend. If that's the case, I kind of could have added service back to banish that out. It's a lot of counters we're wasting here. Can I make use of this still? Probably not. It's okay. Okay. Finishing a Artemis Light. Gotta get rid of a Dragon Archfiend. Okay. Okay, we're not gonna fall for that again. He's got a Nick and Nibiru. I'm pretty sure that is what it is in hand. There he goes. So we should have had that first. We would have had an extra pop. With the extra pop, we would have been able to get rid of Auxilia. So if I would have, like, you know, I kind of forgot that Gaia did that at all. And if I would have known that, I would have added Gluta first, so that I could have just bounced the Scarred Dragon Archfiend card. And if I would have done that, the extra pop with the access code would have got rid of Auxilia, so we could have gotten rid of the back row too. Boom, baby! Now Nibiru. Oh. Oh. Okay. Really? That was it the whole time? Okay. That was what I was holding my Jackal King for? I would say it came down to him wasting his negate on the Electrobite, for sure. But we could capitalize on that. We weren't just out of options with the first time he disrupted us. That was smart from Yoon. Come back. Let's see, can you please read Ball Show Dragon Defect that I typed in the chat after this duel? Oh, hang on, I see. Once a turn during the mid phase, you can target one rock monster you control, negate the effects of one piece of card you put on controls, then destroy the target monster. Yeah, that's gonna be hard for me to go against. Okay, I see it now. That's smart for you? Yeah, I kept seeing the delay and stuff, so he probably was doing that intentionally, you know? Because obviously, yeah, I think he was doing that intentionally to see if he could fake a Nibiru, which is why, yeah, it did work, kind of, but I also had the answer to it. I mean, that's Winston Soul's fodder. Just from Congo. You put a connection with this face card in the field. Oh, does it say that? Okay, then, yeah, that is definitely made specifically from a Congo. Alright. What do you guys think about that duel? That was pretty good. We did play through a pop and a gate on Cerberus. And then, like, guess that was kind of it. But he did use Red Raid or whatever. He used that one card that banished it. Okay. What does this card do? Okay. No hand traps. Which means we can do this safely. I gotta remember that that's my third summon. Set another Jackal King just so we can get Experiment out of the deck. What the? That activates? Dang it, I got one of my talents. Otherwise, I probably would have sent away Institution. I didn't think that card did anything. Usually, I'm not preoccupied with that. I'm gonna go down first. Just in case you don't want to serve it. Or that. I didn't even realize that either. Wow. That activated, that would have been great. I would have just talents looked at it, but I didn't read it, so that's on me. Okay, sure, it's fine. So King Dragon's time if I'm any good in this deck. Oh, is that the one that copies card effects? No, not really, actually. I'll show you exactly why it's not good in this deck. Start targeting because negate so it can stop the target protection of Magaku is very funny. Yeah. I think I actually have it saved here, right? Guess I don't. I don't know why some of these cards are bookmarked. Supreme King. Supreme Kings. Talking about... Where is it? This card, right? Supreme King. Dragon Starving Venom. Yeah. Not getting any good. So, the question is, why would you want to summon this card? And you might be saying something like, oh, so you could reuse Election Bite. Or, you could do this. You also get the summoning effect, too. You know, that's like, unless you find yourself wanting to go for 4 Election Bites or something, then I guess you get, but like, a lot of the times I don't even go for more than 1. So, yeah. I mean, you must either you need 2 Dark Pendulums or anything. So specifically, the materials are even more strict than Electromite. You know, so it's even harder to go into this. The only thing is that you could summon it in any zone, it's true, but that's way too niche of a positive to even be worth something. You could just go do a little Electromite. Okay, let me read what this card does. It's a beast. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. You tribute Pendulums? Yeah, you tribute Pendulums. You talk about, can you use Pendulums for its materials? Because it's kind of how its effect has to be used. I don't know, I just saw someone playing it, so I thought it might be good. They were probably playing it when Electromite was just at 1. And that's why it was good, so that they can use Electromite's effect again. But Electromite at more than 1, there's no reason to do it. Oh my goodness, it's a light feed. You better not be got to go full feeds with combo. Dude, he just starts off with full feeds with combo. It's still probably just feeds with. Yep. That's so wild, man. The Pendulum Zone? No, you can't use it for the Pendulum Zone. They're not considered Pendulum monsters, they're considered spell cards. The Pendulum monster cards, still? Yes. If anything it says monster card, you know? Specifically like a monster card, talking about the card, like, original card type in general, which is monster, yes. But when they're in the scale, they are spell cards, and they're only monsters on the field. So if you look at a card like, if you're wondering why that's important, there are 2 cards that come off the top of my head right off the bat. One is Triple D Machinex is his name, Divisor King Machinex. He's an XYZ monster that says when you put it activates a monster card, you know, then you can summon it. You can attach it to this card. If you use a Pendulum Scale, you're still using a monster card because it's talking about the original card type itself. Even though it's treated as a spell card, it's specifically just talking about what it initially is. The other card that I'm saying that Machinex can still work to steal it. The other card is Phalanx, because it's Tyrian Phalanx, which just says target one monster card your opponent controls and banish it. That still works with scales, because they're not asking, oh, target one spell card, target one monster. Like, no, it's the monster card itself. But for the fusion cards, that is, I gotta make sure I know what this card does. For the fusion, you know, tribute two Pendulum monsters. Like it's a pendulum asking specifically for the monster itself. So it only bother as a monster, but they're treated as one. Want to hear a funny rule about Genesis? Sure. What you got? Gonna be interesting. This hand is good, but I don't have any counter holders. Uh-oh. Okay. I can still send it the Grave with souls. How do you even summon out that card? Okay. But he's set at, okay, it might have been Kyrie. But he's also got Alana Gome to you too. He's also got, oh, okay, he's doing that now. Desperado. Oh, he's gonna counter trap too. He's doing a lot of things at the very start. So he's got counter trap and a face of pop. Plus I got Paradise too. I'll go Jackal first though, that seems like the best idea. Oh, did you see that too? Duel was cancelled. Yui Cobb? Interesting name. Or just moved it to the Pendulum Zone, you will be cooked. Only way to summon him only by Crimson Dragon? Wait, what? You can't summon Speaking Dragon Clearwing because it requires non-tutor Dark Pendulum monsters? Ah, that's funny. Yeah, you can't use any Pendulums at all. Does the card say it specifically needs to be the Synchro Summon? Or is there like a way to just summon it out? The extra deck. But again, actually, if you said there's no way to, like I'm saying, if Waken the Dragons can summon it, is my question. The only way to summon him only by Crimson Dragon, yeah. Double final trick. Fortunately, perfume, Noodle Light perfume is not in Duel Links. I looked for it and it wasn't there. Even though perfume's like a really old card still, isn't it? Directly into the single summon card. If this card is single summon, you can destroy offensive monsters to put on controls. But does he have an effect that says like must be single summon kind of a deal? Liger's at 1 still. Yeah, for the event, obviously. This is taking a while. I wonder, does switcheroo work on Ligo Dancer? Maybe there was some mind-bending lines with the Slimy Venom Dragon and the new Dark Edition cards in Dragoon that's relatively consistent. Like, what? I'm not sure how that would work. Maybe do is that ist or isn't? Five years later.
I'm still waiting for my turn.
You gotta at least, like, this guy is, like, my goodness. Like, Little Lights players actually take this long normally, or is it just a special occasion? Get someone another one. You got another Little Light perfume? Oh, it's cat. Why Cat Dancer? You just need to electro body. Why is he running Cat Dancer? Do competitive builds run Cat Dancer? Yeah, his hand's kind of weird. And I have plays, but not the best plays. Wait, also, he's got a negate maybe, doesn't he? Yeah. Yeah. Fortunately, he's just clicking buttons, but it's working out for him because I have no spells. Like, I got no spells. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I pen someone up to just pop the board. So unfortunately, yeah, I don't have anything. Everyone's so obsessed with Dragoon, though. Dragoon really isn't that good anymore. It used to be, but not anymore. Especially the new Tamias makes Dragoon so much worse. Because now you can't even keep it on the field. Strike Striker? They're using the Strike Striker Rota. No, it's this. Okay. What even is a Borger? Because I always just... This guy looks like Zeus kind of deal, if you actually think about it. Just a little bit. The Borger and Korenkar are, I think, the only ones we know about. Are we getting Borger FTK? There's no such thing as Borger FTK. There's so many cards in here that are like not even worth to keep track anymore. We removal, yeah. Okay. Seems like a generous field. Some counter holders would be good. Oh, wow, that's the best counter holder. I don't know, maybe he has Ash, but I'm also kind of concerned with getting Citadel and counter. Wow, didn't... Okay. Didn't activate anything. What am I summon a monster though, right? Oh no. This is when I summon the monster. Oh, why? Okay. There's no synergy to the name. The new Liquid is a Vigor card, by the way. Yeah, Walk of the Vigor Soul. See some Borgo stuff? What? Guessing he's got 3. We are super unlikely we didn't. Yeah, I got nothing after this. Unfortunate. Would have been interesting to see how that would have went if he didn't have Ash. He's like, what? Slow down, then mash to get Servant. That's 2 on that. Activate Servant, that's 3. Endymion, that's 5. Move 2 to do the banish thing. Go with Holly Seal, whatever. And even so, Blue Boy adds Secrets. Secrets guaranteed to activate. And then Endymion can pop still. So it would have been interesting how that would have turned out. Also Servant can still trigger too. Basher's good. Ooh, maybe I should... Nah, that's fine. Thinking like maybe I should get Jackal so I can, you know, trigger the Jackal King. I think he's got something. So I think I'm gonna do this first to get Servant resolved so that I can use the effect. I can remove a counter with the counter that's off of Servant. All right. What does that use? I'm gonna need to draw 2 here. That's good. Oh boy, do we know summon yet? We didn't even know summon. Still got down. Love it when they realize Servant's not once per turn. There actually was a time in real life. I used Survey, they go to Ash, okay, Survey again, remove from Citadel. They're like, what? I was like, it's not once per turn, yeah. Wait, okay. Wonder what that was. Oh dang, that's a lot of duels. Oh, Super Samurai. Oh, Makina? Wait, what? It's Centurion with Makina with Super Heavy Samurai. Okay. To be fair, we have, look, like, the history's not that bad, actually. Like, a win, a loss, 2 wins, a loss, a win, a loss, 2 wins, a loss. Then we got 3 wins and 3 losses. So, like, it's kind of even still. Right. You just love Borga's name. Borga time. Alright. Ghostbelt has such a big dress for some reason. It looks like a wedding dress or something because of how big the poof goes out. So that might just be a regular style. Okay. Okay. Both got counter traps. So I kind of need a good draw here. All garnets. Literally all of them were. Jack of Kings is the biggest garnet. Talents doesn't do anything when you put it. Doesn't do anything, obviously. Knowledge is the last card you want to have in the hand. Institution doesn't do anything unless you have a counter holder on it. So yeah, they all were garnets. I hate the fact that they made a Super Samurai slot deck. Yeah, slot decks are annoying. Like I get creativity and such, but there's no creativity when you could just do whatever you like. This creativity goes out the window when you could just put it into anything, any deck, whatever. Like, okay, but everyone's doing it now, kind of a deal. Like, Spellcaster slot that's coming out is the only thing that I'm okay with, just because of a personal preference, just because I like spellcasters. But when it's just slop, the thing that I don't like about it though is the fact that how long they take. That's my main thing actually, because you have to wait through multiple turns. Oh dang! Bad luck with the start. The best thing about my opponent having Origami Goddess is that there's a chance that I get to use it. You know, this is looking familiar actually. Because I've went against a Jurak deck who started with Origami Goddess before. And I saved the replay too. This is definitely the Imprim thing with this because Stego is crazy powerful. It's like when you put it as a card for the deck to the hand, including drawing, like that always includes drawing. Like if you read Draw to Lockwood, yeah, it's already in there that it's a drawing thing. Just use a single climb, I guess. Wow, there's a lot of Dinosaur Tunas. Dinosaur Tuna synchros. Be able to brew out off of this too. That's a trigger effect. Dang, you got a lot of those. Instead of being a slot that can give a lock only with machine, it would have been better than what we got now if they only put proper lock on it. Yeah. Well, they don't lock decks anymore. Still got a Misk in hand. I guess he didn't realize he never needed to use it. See, now I don't even know. Be interesting. You know what would be really good? Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries against this deck. If this deck ever becomes meta, I can guarantee you that people are going to be running Ghost Reaper. Okay. Don't need to wait that through. Seems like they're increasing the consistency of Droll later on in the dice rally. I'd appreciate them. They just give him Terror Top. But again, doesn't really, like, he can't special summon it randomly. He has to give up his normal summon. So he does get an extra normal summon here anyway. Feels like he should have used Rubber Band's normal summon effect, like, first things first. Because, Because you can get them regular numbers summoned regardless if the Link 2's on the field. But I thought he was gonna add Foolos because it's a wind type. Even is that card? Ow. I think it tells you war crimes are coming. Please add spell canceler. Oh dear, what are you doing, Monty? Someone just get Wind over here. He's always looking for Gusto stuff. Okay. What's happening? Something's about to happen here. Imagine the mirror right here. I guess you can get rid of that, yeah. This is kind of like SP Low Light. Okay. Now, what's the deal? Is all this was just to make that? Okay, no Droll is good. Okay, well, now Reflection just forces out the card. Should have summoned them against you, but I failed. Why did he just decide not to? Wow, okay. Yeah. Oh, was this a failed war crime attempt? I wonder. Ooh, did we make it to the end? Yeah, okay, good. Okay, we're halfway done with today's stream, and we've been streaming an hour and a half, which is good. 3 hours is typically a good time for me, I think. Okay. I do want to check out what was this. We've been getting controlled a lot this stream, by the way, so like those losses don't really mean anything. It just means my opponent had the lucky draw. What was this guy's goal? Was this something toxic he was going for with the Gustos, or was he just trying to mix two stuff in? Because every time I see like old archetypes, I think, okay, he's gonna be using something that is what is this? Maybe he's just trying to make this card work? Because it's royal? I don't know, maybe. What's this? Huh. Oh, he's got a royal bureau. That's pretty cool. That looks pretty great. Look at that. Nice. Hey, Mr. Spectre, it's still Dice Valley or ranked right now? We're doing Dice Valley just because the thing is going to expire really soon, and I think that we'll probably do ranked on Thursday or Friday. I'd love to, like, normal, like, ranked things on Saturdays and Sundays, but February is shorter than the rest. Like, obviously I know that, but I didn't really take that into consideration when planning out my streams for the week, for the month, I mean. I had been saying last month, I said, oh yeah, look, we were able to get from Silver Rank all the way to, Master 5, you know, all in one stream, so we're definitely going to get to Master 1 this next season. But then I didn't realize that, A, this Dice Valley event has been taking up, like, 4 streams entirely, which is 2 weeks worth of time, and B, I don't get Saturday or Sunday this thing. This Saturday, which is February 28th, and that is when rank climb ends. And I work on Saturdays. I always stream after I get out of work. Like today's, which is Saturday, I got out of work, and then I get to go stream and stuff. But this coming Saturday, the ranked ends 2 hours after I get out of work, and I'm not gonna be able to stream for just 2 hours. And not even just 2 hours. I get out of work 2 hours before, so it takes like what, like 30 minutes in total to get home. You know, feed my dog, take him out, and do all that stuff. Like it's not enough time at all to do an actual stream. So yeah, I can't even stream this Saturday, which means that I don't even have this weekend of time for this month. So I'm gonna have to do like a stream Thursday and Friday because I am still Diamond 2 right now. I do believe I can get to Master 5, but I have to actually get like extra streams. I know last month I said oh yeah, we'll definitely get Master 1 this next season because how much progress we made last time. But it's too much time from Dice Valley and not enough time at all for this month. It's not gonna be this month. I'm gonna be like, I don't want to say lucky, but like fortunate is still the same word. Consistent. I don't know what the word is, but it'll be good if I make it to Master 5 with the little time I have to stream here. March has like 31 days, and obviously I have the Sunday of the first of the month there, and then guess what? 4 weeks later, it's the 28th and 29th of March. It's still within the rank climbing season. I'll have extra streams to get there, so I'm imagining March will be our time to actually reach Master 1 again, but February didn't consider how short it was, and then I don't even get that Saturday, so that's unfortunate. Real nice. Hello, Keto, how you doing? So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can maybe try to get to Master 5. I have to stream on days I don't normally stream, but we can hope for Master 1 next month for sure. BB Go Sail. That's an interesting name. I remember there was a time I was it was the time when I was in DK's tournament, and I got to the top 16. I got to top 2 with the finals in that thing, but top 16 specifically, I was going against a it was like Runic what was it? Was it Runic Naturia or Runic Sprite? Oh, it was Runic Misteel. But they summoned Barone against me, and for the game 1, It was turn 1, they went first. And I went Reflection and Magister and got them both to 3 counters. And went Reflection Effect. He goes, bro, negate. I'm like, okay, Magister Effect, summon back Reflection anyway. So it didn't do anything, him using that Barone, except actually helped me, considering it still got to use Reflection's effect. I didn't get to take a card out of my hand, and Magister wasn't a brick. It was like a 3-way kind of a deal. Like, I still got to get the bounce effect, didn't lose any card advantage, and Magister wasn't a brick. So it was pretty funny, to be honest. It happened immediately afterwards. It was on DK's stream, it was top 16, so I can react to the exact point that happened. But it was pretty great. Oh, there's bow. I guess that's an efficient use of resources. Go into the wow. He's just gonna summon out Evil Trin, Sunny? Yeah, I guess it doesn't need to be link summoned. Imagine he's about to end his turn. Oh, and then no, never mind. No. Yeah, Detonator held us back a lot. That one card pops everything, but yeah, get your time in real life worked out and make sure to rest. In real life worked out. Yeah. Detonator was just like, why was that card ever existing in the first place kind of deal. But like, I'm just glad that nobody's using the deck anymore. And I'm especially with Horizon Cross being banned, like, I hope that means nobody's going to use the deck ever again. Kind of a deal. Would be the best. Oh, is that the end board? Oh, okay. He doesn't have a card in hand, which means he can't even discard a card to destroy. Ooh, that's cool. It's no worry about a Ash Blossom. I would like to get Magia to, like, you know, force out some stuff. He's feigning a Droll Lockwood with his invisible hit. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, never mind. I do have a lot of good draw spells in hand, but, like, I do have double upstart, which is nice. Double upstart never happens in ranked. Okay. Magia from this off the top here would be pretty nice. Because then, you know, they want to wait until I get 3 counters before they use the effect to stop stuff. There's no way he lets this go through. Yeah. Oh, it was Valor. Wow. Filled to the brim. Took out removal with SP. He's also got... Oh, he can't even use Triple Sunny yet, right? Then again, technically, it's special summon up to 1. Right? Oh, wait, that doesn't even pop anything either. Not yet, at least. He clears out another body on the field, probably with Sprite Red's effect, or obviously with IP Masquerade's effect. Then he can use the effect to get up 2. So I just gotta keep analyzing the board. I don't know what that face down is. Oh, that's a nice draw. Okay, good. Would have liked it if he had used this to try to pop Institution while I had counters, you know? So I didn't have to worry about it. The pop, because obviously it doesn't do anything. Good, let's go ahead and do this right now. So that we have. Why is my internet going low? You get to draw another card with the Kiseki or whatever thing. Oh, double cross could have been annoying. Oh, I probably could have used Shakuhin first. Let's see if that would cost me. If it's gonna cost me. Perhaps a little bit. Interesting. The extra body could have been nice, especially since I could have went into Beyond immediately here. Endymion. Nope, that's pretty. Oh no, that's not good. Wait, know what I got here. Especially against still 2 disruptions. SP banish. You gonna wait a second. But doesn't that like not do what you want it to? Still destroyed it, and I get the counter. Unfortunately, he's still yeah. Wish he still knows SP to banish. Because otherwise, if I had used Jackal King, then again, no. I mean, I guess maybe I used Jackal King without Bash Disc and then remove 3 counters from the Institutional to get back a card. It could have ended up similar to what it was now. But if I had not, what do you call it? If I had used Jackal King to pop and summon out, we would have been in a different scenario, is what I'm trying to say. Trying to think about alternatives and how I could have maybe won, but it's too many ifs and too many what ifs kind of a deal. Not to mention, if I use Beyond, then SP at that point could have still banished myself and Beyond, and I would have been stuck at a lot less. And he still had a pop as well with his Shovel Sunny. Maybe a cross pop if we had Padres only. Yeah. Surprised he just negated Jackal King's skill. He's like, this doesn't do anything. Hey, I had this card earlier. Doesn't really do anything. His hand's okay. Okay, I'm waiting for. Oh, okay, it's Yubel. Wonder why that took so long. Maybe he has a Yubel in hand and was trying to determine whether he wanted to shuffle back his cards and summon out Phantom. Then realized it wasn't worth the risk. It's an idea. The ad, by the way? Yeah, what else should the ad? The Yubel is Phantom. I don't think there's anything else we know as him besides the Shavara. Yeah, there's nothing. The Shavara and 3 unknowns. Wait, that's the one that doesn't do anything to me. What are you thinking? Bow bow. Okay, but like what's your end goal here? Guess he gets to discard a card here. Okay, wow. Speedsmith too. Wait, is what do you call it? Is Moon of the Post Heaven banned for the event? Wonder. Instant Bantam was so good back in Maxi meta. Yeah, for sure. Yep. Wait, is it Maxi meta still? It's never. It's always been Maxi meta. Okay. I did not miss Desiree. That's for sure. Okay, Seven's okay. So to out the Desiree, I'm gonna need something like no, not that. Wow, that worked. Okay. Okay. I'll go knowledge first. He just got it anyway. He's got it in talents. I don't want to use the institution yet because I don't want him to encourage Desiree to negate, you know?
So I'm the only one here.
Yes. Welcome, Sprite. See, it's been 2 hours. I think 2 hours ago when I started stream, I was like, yeah, we're gonna have some other people here join in, but so don't be surprised if you see other people, other voices just randomly come, and then nothing happened. I was like, okay, well, that's
That's
okay.
just time in Ramadan like shifts because the shifting in the meal times.
Uh-huh.
So I was sleeping.
You
So I
are?
just like woke up like before sunrise to have my meal,
Uh-huh.
and like I'm staying until the end of the stream.
Nice.
Okay, so share your screen, and I will get the second thing to watch it.
Sure.
Give me a minute.
Let me get to the thing here. There you go. I think we're gonna keep this secret.
You saw what happened in the server earlier, right? The thing with Mont the
Yeah,
Black, or
yeah.
whatever his name was.
We already dealt with that.
Yeah, Dominus told me like that I needed to see if you are like if you know all the things.
Ooh. Okay. See, I didn't realize that Solar Ridge was in graveyard. Wasn't really paying attention to it. Yeah. I guess I do this now then.
Okay. I want to ask like a strange question, but am I like breathing too loudly? Is it like
Uh,
healable?
I don't hear anything.
Okay, nice.
Okay. I might be able to do something if he doesn't trigger anything right now. Okay, he didn't trigger anything right now. Okay, yeah, he stays at that much attack points, so... Oh, there's only one I can attack is Yubel. But then again, I just don't take the damage. Unfortunate. But at any point, he was going to
Okay,
use
so
Solar
how like
Range.
how the event is treating you?
Say again? What? Wait, what just here?
How
Yeah.
the event is treating you?
Sorry, we
Like
need to...
how many die rolls did in one?
Oh, wow. I could just negate that. Not many. And the ones that I have gotten Droll like so many times today. Like half the games I've gotten Droll today. Pretty obnoxious. He chain link blocked more.
Yeah, I have seen like in this event, I've really seen more hand traps than on ladder.
Yeah,
Really,
it's kind of like
like
it's fun. I streamed.
people open like 3 or 4 hand traps every game.
Yeah, I raided Ponpoka like last time. I said the Endymions is dominating in this in the festival. It's just like, well, yeah, it's not really a competitive festival. It's more lax, relax and stuff. Not today. It is like, my goodness, it is very try hard sweats today. Yeah, he could literally just win right now by attacking with 3,000 for Nightmare Pain and then hitting me for the 2,800. Like, this is where he already cooks because obviously you can see he negated 4 card effects in once. Like, Demons gets hit super hard by it. Yeah, there's no reason to continue staying, honestly. He's just wasting time. Wow, I'm still here. Yubel and Chain here ain't... If he's with Yubel and Chain here ain't no event like... It's more meta like here right now? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. More hand traps in Dice Rally because no K9 in Dice Rally and probably because the event ends soon. So people are being more tryhard. I wanted to join, but I sound so bad at English. Monty, you're fine. Let's here to draw on the negated funds. Yeah, no, I would love Citrial. I would say, I've said for a while, if Souls could send Pedlums away to draw, I would be running it at 3, no contest. Like, there would be, like, from the start of Master Duel, I would be running triple Souls. Like, nowhere would not be. But since it doesn't, then Souls is just not as good in Endymions. The fact that I can search it whenever with Dark Destruction warrants it being at least 1. What does this cut do? Okay, so this doesn't do anything to me. There's no card in my deck, no spell tracker in my deck that targets it. So he's a level 8, so he does get a free sync or whatever with it. That's pretty good for Centurion. Wait, what? This doesn't seem right. Okay, Phalanx is still annoying though. Because it says target plays that monster card, we're having the discussion. Oh. Let's do it this way. Because like if I'm thinking no swim bashes, go to Artemis and then use magic to tribute the Artemis, to do that. But then I'm just like, but then I can't even use my spellbook and sequence because I have to normal summon. Ash on the sequence into the void. Okay. Oh, at least we got that. Wait, really? I just still just want to get rid of the Phalanx. And I don't have anything after this. Unless there's a way that I can... No, there's no way to confirm another spell activation. I mean, there kind of is if I wanted to... So not really it like, is. We'll have to see whatever he summons here. That's Crimson Dragon's legal? Oh, it definitely is legal. It's been hand traps galore today. Oh yeah, no. The strategy was going to be to pedal someone out Fascist, link it to line and steal the Veiler, then go into Celine so that it can deviant pop. But, you know, it didn't work out. Too many hand traps. Well, obviously, it was only 2, but... He could have still chained him the Phalanx a bit of Servant, which would have dealt with the field spell and such, but I didn't really have a... It's the Veiler that sealed the deal.
Okay, I'm having like a terrible time with the connection.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I was wondering where you went.
Yeah, like the I just decided to stop for some reason.
Oh, well, welcome back.
Yeah, I'm working on like the phone data, so
Okay.
trying to fix the.
Okay. 40 spots before getting
Like
to
the
the end.
problem is your stream.
Shadow is a demon expert? Yep. Astrograph's from goodness. We'll just play Astrograph. Wait, did you say Orograph? That's funny. Orograph sorcerer. You could only play him
There
because
is
he
no
has aura.
there's 2 astrographs now.
That's true. You need to have Astrograph, the mighty sorcerer of magic. You're kind of yeah, your internet's kind of wonky because you oh, he's gone. Welcome back. Oh, he's entered. Okay. Alright. Nice draw.
I'm not entirely sure what is happening with my connection.
I might draw into Spellbook of Knowledge, obviously, but I think if he has a Droll, I'm better take my chances with whatever I draw here. Or you could just Ash. Draw 1.
Okay, seems that I stabilized the situation.
You stabilized it?
Hopefully.
Good.
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay. Oh, at least we finally get out of the very first thing. I think we've been like a massive loss streak. This stuff has been harder than ranked. Unfortunately, we don't lose anything for losses, so it's been more bearable than ranked. Like, I don't care how many games I lose. The feeling like you're like stuck in one area or you're losing progress, you know, is the worst feeling.
The progression in this event is so slow. Like,
Yeah.
it's really slow.
You know, it's slow. Spending 15 hours in Master 2.
But you're still on Master 1?
Say again?
And yeah, you're still not Master 1 yet?
I haven't been doing any ranked this season. I've only did ranked Did you just leave again?
No, I'm here.
Okay, something happened. Okay. Ooh.
So let me like quickly explain. Like, my phone, the one that I'm talking in,
Little lights.
cannot handle like Bluetooth and the VC and the stream.
Oh,
So I watch the stream from a second screen that is connected to Discord. This is why
that's
you
fair.
hear all these sounds.
Yes, yes, yes. I play Astro on my demon deck, and he's a hard Garnet, and he can't even use it, but he's Aura. Yeah, Clanker. Wolfish just called you a Clanker sprite. How do you feel about that? This guy's name? This guy's name is Vanquisher K9 10%. Bluetooth in 2026? I guess so. Wait, what? Why though? Don't you want to have that in graveyard? Did he mess up or maybe not? Okay. This card adds back in card, right? The big 26, we use smoke signals to get your stuff together. But sending Leo isn't a mistake yet. Oh. Wait, wouldn't he wanted to keep Platinum Check and Graveyard too so it could keep milling with Perfume? Because what good is somebody getting these cards back out going to do? Like, I have a feeling like... I legit was about to say, I have a feeling like he's making the misplays right now. That he's not doing the right stuff. Like, he's new to the deck is what I was going to go for. I think there it is, though. Ooh, 6! Let's go. What if he bricked in talents at all? Perfume into Wolf Delager. That's a lot. That's a lot of Ludo fusions. Yeah, I'm guessing you're only supposed to run one of them because it's searchable by Tiger, Fox, whatever the one that revives can bounce a card to hand and summon itself from graveyard. Hand or graveyard. I used Ludo Lights and Dual Links before, but I still can't remember the names. Okay. Is it halftime? Oh, okay. I can do halftime. Doing this way. 46 card deck. I don't know if that was a delay for Fulos or what. Does it look like it? Let's play around a oh, that would have been nice to draw. Let's play around a Droll. I've been seeing Droll way too often. If I can do my whole combo in the 30-second festival, then I can sure as heck do this. Ooh, that's a good draw. I'll go Crowley. He's clearly got something, so let's go see what we can do here. Megala. Looks like that's not all. Would you like to share it with the rest of the class? Do this. Let's go for another Endymion. This guy is a Dragon King. So, should I just go into Electrobite, have him negate it, and then just pen summon out everything anyway? Maybe I should do that. I'll be low on counters, though. I do have a lot of counters, though. No, I'm gonna do that, just because it'll... Ooh. The soul's gone. Yeah, I lose a lot of counters, but I think it's worth it, because it gets rid of another one of his disruptions. It would hit me. I was born for this. Because then he loses 2 cards in his hand, I still have him 4 negates. Hit me! There it is. It was Valent and Emperor, wasn't it? Yeah. Now that Imperm could have been used during my turn, during his turn, I mean, and force out a disruption, but instead, use it up during his turn and let's still get 4 negates out. That should be good. So imagine he has 5 cards in hand, but I have 2 extra negates. He's gonna try to Nibiru me now. That would be like, that's typically like 6 negates for 5 cards, but now it's 4 negates for 3 cards. So like, it's basically the same amount. Well, anything you'll be better than hearing my robotic voice. Oh yeah. Dang, spite your god. 3 cards versus our board? Yeah. It's a little bit short on counters, and obviously Jack King is only as 2 is banished, but I mean it's still kind of the same amount. It's just less versatility. Oh, we negate that. You got a droplet? Yep. It's better if he just sends away Kisagil, because if he does, then he just gets to summon out Lila, and then Lila summon out another Kisagil. Yeah, we said that, by the way. Like, look at that. It could have had Upstart into that Talons, which would be nice to look at the hand and whip out the droplet. Wow. Is he just setting 1? What's he waiting for? Literally the best play is to send away Kisagil. He did have a Nibiru, that's why he didn't use it. Okay, he should have... This is a misplay on his part. Unless you're only wanting run of this card. Why would you negate the one in defense mode? You'd rather negate the one in attack mode, so it makes it easy to attack over. Look at this card. If this card is normal special summon, you control no other monsters, you can special summon a Kisagil monster from your hand or deck. if you would have just sent away the Lime Sheen Kisa kill, summon out Lila, Lila gets to go, oh, I know the monster is summon the other one. He gets to keep, he could have kept the other thing in his hand. I don't even know what that is. But it probably winning his own his own cards. I speak so fast that I'm eating my words while speaking. Oh dang! Hope it hits good. Pow pow. Guess he wants to summon out. What would he even want? Like. Okay. Also, what was the point in negating the other one of the Endymions if the other one's still up, kind of a deal? Like, if you had 2 spell cards you want to activate or something like that, then I can see, oh, he's gonna negate one of them, and I can use the other one, kind of a deal. But why not just keep one card in the hand and negate the one Jackal King? The only thing I see is that he wanted Nibiru and Graveyard for some reason. I don't know, guys. Oh, time limit win. Yeah, dude, you were going too long. It was 150. I thought he scooped because he didn't have anything or something. Oh, I get a royal of this. I forgot that it was only halftime. Easy clap, yeah. That's why he was waiting so long in the debut thing on the droplet send and stuff. He probably blew half of his time right there. Is this Sprite? Oh, okay. It is mandatory. You pulled a Royal DML's window? Wait, is it DML's the Floodgate one? Uh-oh. More carbs are about to happen. We don't know anything else in his hand, though. But he is locked into Fiends for the rest of the duel. Well, I guess turn. Funny thing is, I can immediately go into SP Little Light to banish. Yeah, I should write more. Say, am I looking good in your field, Spectre? Appreciate that. I guess he's gonna send use sequence right now to. He's gonna send. Sorry, he's gonna use Engraver to send Shavara. Yeah. Did this trigger? Guess not, because he has it in hand. Or, oh wait, negates effects. They can switch one at the same time as that monster, but negates effects. Yeah, okay. So it's not like it says you can activate the effects of the cards in the same name or something. Oh wow. Yeah, they seem to be getting really useful on cards to start on the field. I don't. Where? Uh-oh. I've seen this card used in war crime builds. Wicked Avatar? Nope. Some Saudi Lotus. Does he? Oh, he got that already on the field, right? Wow. I guess, is that full always? Hang on a second. Opening the Spirit Gates to add... Oh, okay. It's a normal summon of Dark Beckoning. Gets you opening. Gets you Dark Beckoning. Go into full feats with combo to go to this card. To send Lotus to graveyard. So it's that plus any discard, obviously, because you need a discard. That's interesting. Make a win attribute Chaos Angel? Or when do you mean a win attribute Chaos Angel? Wow. It's a long turn. Yep. So, what's his end goal, though? Didn't he already use Sequence Diffusion Summon? So, what... So, what's he hoping to end on? Probably Bow and, Phantom? But it has to be low in time. But they have, like, okay, you know, Tsuchiyo, I've just had that mentality in almost every single one of my games when I do ranked. And basically half the games today. And it's like, how do they still have the time for this? And they somehow still have like 2 minutes left. I'm a fan of the criminal white woman, so I had to. Nice. And we either like we will make a level 10. Wait for 14 minutes. And we either you can't summon Chaos Angel though with it. And they either is on a tuner. So how would you make yeah, but you if you talk about levels, like synchro monsters, you need a tuner monster for that still. Magnum Day. You still haven't used that yet? Okay. Okay. What is even happening? Is he just gonna like I said, Phantom and Bow, and I guess the Lotus as well. Yeah. Okay. This isn't really too impressive. I guess we'll start summon out Blue Boar. It's like what, 2 monster disruptions and a pop? Okay, he didn't even let that. He didn't even pop that. Not gonna use Citadel yet. I think that's a bad idea. Boom, baby. Yeah. I think we're gonna pop Jackal first. Still got Agnum Day, which can summon out, but that was my biggest threat. One, two, three, four, five. I would need to be able to pop 5 cards if I was gonna make it a deviant pop work. Yeah, I don't see anything in Gravy that could trigger. Yeah, like if I want to use Deviant Pop, in order for this to work, this card says if a monster you control will destroy my battle or card effect, you contribute 1 fiend monster instead. The instead effect doesn't work if the card that's being tributed is also being destroyed. Which means if I decide to go pop 4 cards, you still got 1 that's not being popped. You can distribute the 1 that's not being popped. So in order to actually get rid of every single card without my Quick being able to protect, I have to pop all 5 at the same time. Which means I have to find a way to get 5 cards that can hold a counter on the field and stuff. The closest thing I have, if I would go in Demon right now and trigger Magister, I'd have Jackal, Magister, sit on the Demon. That's only 4. Now I can try to, play it risky and see if I can go Magister, summon out Jackal, and then Knowledge draw 2 to see if I can draw 2 counter hurdles, but that's way too specific. So I'm gonna just do this. So it's way too much of a risk thing to try to go, oh, maybe I can grab one from this. Like, no. Now, if I could draw into an Endymion card off of the secrets and stuff, that would be good. Like if drawn to a demon again off of it. I would love to go Jackal's effect, but he can easily switch that effect and I lose a body for free. But I could also go Anima here. If I could force out one of these. Yo, Sindak Angel, how are you doing? Maybe Link? Here comes the scoop. About destroy Lotus and Fusion to change a monster effect? Yeah. But I just wanted to silence you here, plus I don't blame him. Do support and protect some destruction? Yep, I'm aware. The thing is just a meme. Oh, we just wanted to go for Lakima. Okay, so let's see if there's any other toggle here. There still is. What would it be? I wonder what it is. Well, unless this card contributed, yeah, let's do that. But yeah, no, he can't. I'm just saying you can't KO Syndrome with Aerial Unit because he's a wind. That whole time he was higher than that. It would have been much better if I could. Okay. So yeah, I guess I Like, whole time? Really? Like, I thought we ruled that out, like, a while ago. I don't know. I will move faster. Like, there's so many things here. Like, mastery could have been negated, the sequence and whatever, and he shot servant, so I imagined he was gonna wait for that. But he didn't. Did I pen someone yet? I guess we can do that. If only he had a card that was strong enough for me to crash into, I could pen someone, but I don't even think there's anything worth penning somebody got right now. Because of Beyond, I was thinking. So yeah, I don't know, maybe he would have ashed the servant, but if I tried to do that earlier, but obviously this is all hinging on if I knew he had ash or not in hand. What does he not have in his hand? Is there anything he doesn't have in his hand? And I can summon out Blue Boy and go Axis Code. I have 3 pops with it, but is that really going to be that good? Simply have everything? Bell the whole time? Yeah. It literally just came out to that, down to the ash there. Thinking, was Axis Code even going to be worth it at this point, or nah? Because I can't get one of any of these monsters, considering you can just protect. Nightmare Pain, destroy and stuff, but I figure out what are the odds that he's going to, because if I go Axis Code, I can pop Nightmare Pain. What are the odds that he's going to get into a Desiree? Obviously, you got a battle because of Nightmare Pain. Alright, we're just gonna sit on this. But my goodness. Should have gotten 30 seconds back, I think, right? I would get that back. We really needed to add Mighty Master? That would have done anything. We'll just keep the toggle off. I already went through the reason why Mighty Master adding wouldn't have done anything. Endymion wouldn't have helped you? Yeah, it would not have helped. I had already explained why earlier. Because Muckraker just protects the fort anyway. And obviously I'm out of everything. Most custom hand I've seen too today. Change. Honestly, really good hand. It can play through Droll, which means my opponent has will try me. Yep. You guys are wondering how this plays through Droll? Obviously, if it draws on the Void, Institution works, Civic can summon it up from the deck. Ooh, yeah. Still nothing. Oh. Captain Sylveon, thank you so much for the follow. That puts us up to, what is it? 979 followers, I think? Am I talking or is it just Shadow ignoring me? Sprite, you're not talking at all. We haven't heard you for a while. But you could also, I mean, I don't know if you can even have the sound to the stream playing at all. IG Lone Wolf, thank you so much for the follow. It's the first thing you said all day, cause... But are you pretending to talk in the voice chat, or are you talking about the Twitch chat? Oh. Still have an idea what I could do. Falcon Magister. What else do you still have? Like... If I remove 6 counters, you're gonna have like a Jackal here. I wouldn't have enough to even trigger it. So... I don't know, let's just remove 4 or something to get like Kuda. I only want to move 1 to get Jackal. Let's go put Endymion. But maybe 1 would have been better, but this allows us to trigger the Servant. Because then we would have had a little bit extra counters on the Celine. I just didn't want to get those counters on my the other card to go to waste. Actually no, that's good too. Scale the Jackal. Big. Third effect. destroys though. I have custom hands today, by the way. But I'm not done yet. Alright, go ahead and summon up Basilisk. Go 1, 2, and 3. Grab the Jackal King pack, I think. Though there isn't actually enough counters for that. I was kind of hoping to do Deviant Summon and Pop and negate my own card and whatever, but there actually isn't enough counters for that. So I might have to just do it like this. 2, 4, 5, 6. Maybe if I would have Endymions summoned Optic like Electromite first, maybe I could have then had enough to that. I'd have to rewatch the thing again. There's something else I could put out here. Oh yes, I could banish my card to get souls. Like, no. Right now, no. Okay, we'll have to end on that. Theoretically, it's 2 negates. Right now, it's just 1. I was hoping you'd bait with the Mighty Master first. What should be these custom hands today? Yeah. I think I can hear myself from the other account, so I don't know why you cannot hear me. Yeah, I mean, I have everything that's supposed to be playing through the stream. Yeah, you can't target a Deviant, so go ahead and target Electromite. That gives me enough counters to negate with Endymion and summon him back out, but I still would need another. Maybe he wanted me to negate that like a bait. Oh, okay. Oh wow, that doesn't seem like a very good. Oh, okay. They weren't custom enough. What's in the extra deck? Yeah, that's enough. It's funny, you can still remove 2 counters, even though there's nothing in the deck that needs 2 counters. We'll go for extra deck. You impulse, which is you don't have the Nibiru. Yep. Okay, I do want to relook at this. I think that might be a way that I could have done it differently. What's goody? Halo Blaze! Right now we're in, like, Dice Rally is worse than ranked at the moment. The only thing that makes it somewhat bearable is the fact that you don't lose any progress for lost games. But my goodness, this is, like horrible now. The hands have been the most custom crap I've ever seen. Alright, let's see here. I want to check this out, though. Hope you'd bait Impulse with Mighty Master so Civic goes through. I don't think I had enough for Mighty Master, but let's look at this through and see if I did. And also, I think I don't know. What if I invaded with? I didn't even think he had Impulse. That's the thing. I was trying to figure out what the other thing was. Let's check this out here. I guess Servant technically is better to have resolved than Endymion, because that's still an extra body. And extra 2 counters, too. Check this out. I was debating whether or not to link into a link 2 and then the link 3, but it was fine. Yeah, so here is what I did this. I removed 1 and 2 from these 2, and then 2 from Celine. That's 2 counters there, but I could have removed only 1 from the Magister. And I would have had 5 on Celine at the moment. Yeah, I would have had 5 still. So that was the first thing. I decided to go for Garuda. I don't know, just because I thought it was throw away, and I didn't want to waste the counter on Magister, but I kind of was wasting counters on that port. Because this would have been a Jackal instead. Got 1. So what you're saying is here. You wanted this to be Endymion, and you wanted me to remove 6 counters from here? Is that what you're saying? Just try them, just try them, and we can revive Mighty Master next turn. No, that wouldn't have. If he would have used Dominus Impulse on the Endymion, he would have gone to extra deck. If that's what you're saying. Because I like servant protection. Like, if you're saying to use Endymion here to bait out, I have to remove 3 from Celine, 2 from this, which is 5, and then a 6 from here. So I guess technically I'd have barely enough that I have to trigger Jacker King and then servant. I can see if that would be as good though. It would have been the same kind of end board though, wouldn't it? Except I guess servant would be on the field too. Yeah. So yeah, the Jacker King. Oh, I just heard a flicker of a voice.
Supposed to be me.
Yo, finally you're back. Okay.
Still nothing?
Yeah, no, I hear you now. What happened? Remove 3 from Celine, summon a demon here. Oh, you're
Okay,
trying to
it's
use.
still nothing.
Oh no, I was okay. The plan was to be a little further than that. Yes, I could have done that. The plan here was to have Bastus return Jackal King to summon it later on. Like I'll show you here in a second. I did use Servant here, which is unfortunate. So I'm missing out an additional 2 counters here. But do this. The plan was to do this and not use that effect. I should have had additional 2 counters here on the Celine, so that should have been 5. So I should have activated the Endymion here. That would have been 1. That would have been 4. So that's 5 in total. So 4 and 3, that's 7. Plus 1 is 8. Plus the additional 2 from that I was supposed to have, that's 10. I should have had Endymion summon move 6, that's put it down to 4. Summon and pop the Electromite. That means that's 5 counters in total. Basilisk activates and move 3 counters to get the Jacker King to hand. Activate Jacker King, negate my own card, bouncing Institution to hand. It goes to graveyard, and then Celine can summon back out the Jacker King. Because I think I'd still have enough. And then I can activate Institution again for more for more counters afterwards. Is that enough, or am I 1 counter short? Because I might be 1 counter short. But I can also still Basilisk and whatever. Servant was supposed to be the play as well. Yeah, a lot of things went wrong here. But yeah, I'm sure I could have been played better. That's the bottom line here. So yeah, Jacker King here. Didn't have enough counters for that. And did I use that? Yeah. Did that for my counters? Yeah, I think yeah, I'm sure it could have been played better. Maybe Celine summon out from hand would have been less good too, but I kept thinking ambitiously, like, I could use a demon scale effect and Celine could summon out another negate from hand. By the way, Sprite, you're not talking anymore if you're talking. Make second Celine using Electrobite? Oh yeah, if only I had one. Yeah. That could have been
I'm not really sure what is happening.
There you go, Sprite, you're back. Yeah, that probably would have been better. Endymion,
Yeah, this is
Celine.
yeah, fine.
I can hear you now again, Sprite. Okay, what the heck happened?
Okay, it's like maybe I don't know, like it's a connection thing. I turned on a VPN and like exit suddenly started working.
We can see we get the counters for Mighty Master for baiting Impulse. Okay, Citrus, I only run 1 Celine.
Okay, if I ever went like a few minutes without talking, inform me, because in the screen I can see myself talking.
Okay, yeah. That means, have you been talking this whole time?
Yeah, like the problem when you talk in Discord, there's this green ring that appears, and in the other screen I'm looking at, I can hear my voice. So I thought this was just me talking and you not responding.
No, I can hear you at all. Like I respond, like I wouldn't ignore you. So sorry you felt, I don't know what's the word. Abandoned, neglected is the word. Spite, say something.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Just making sure you're not trying to talk. The person in voice chat is really loud. Yeah. Ooh, a gun. Okay. I'll see if I can adjust that. Someone in Dimension Warrior and the server in the chat says you're loud. I'm gonna lower your volume just a little bit. Put you down to.
Maybe it's from my volume.
No. I can adjust the volume on my end. Let's put you at 100%. Let's put 65. Dimension Warrior. How is this now? Try talking, Sprite. Right. Say something. I can't hear you if you're talking. Right? I don't hear him. If we can balance the audio, that'd be good. Yeah. I just adjusted the audio, so we'll see what happens. Okay. Do we know? I want to see any background he might have added. Ties that bind? He used that, though. Wow. Quick turns, I like that. Turn silence, add. Ties that bind. Okay. So, turn silence is definitely in here. I can't hear you, by the way, Sprite, just so you know. Also, you control. So, then, if you activate this plus, you put its monster effect activation. Monster that mentions negate the bonus effect. So, only for monster effects. Okay. So, let's start off with the board. He's also got this. That targets doesn't do anything. This one negates a spell. If it's a spell card or effect, negate activation. We'll go bash spell. Does it negate the activation or negate the effect? Okay.
I don't.
Okay, I hear you again. I hear you again. We'll go serve it in this column.
I'm sorry for all of this, by the way. I'm sorry.
You sorry for what?
Yep, for all of this. For everything's going wrong.
I think we should combine our forces to blame Discord, because I think that's what's going on.
Yeah, because my connection is fine. Your connection is fine. Like, I know for sure my AirPods is not broken. Like, there's something wrong.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay, so Twitch, am I too loud? Again?
Yeah, I lowered you a little bit, so I hope not. I want to go serve it here and see if we can, because I'm kind of worried if it's someone out Blue Boy, he might imperm and stop serving, so let's kind of voice out Magician Zero right now. Also, he let that go through. Okay.
The audio is a good volume. Okay. Nice.
It's still having monster effects and stuff, but I'm kind of more worried about background. I hear you still, don't worry.
That I asked for you.
What's your question?
You? Yeah. Okay.
The audio is good. Volume now? Good. Okay, Sprite, you kind of cut off a little again.
No, I'm not. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm talking right now.
Yep, I hear you.
Okay, I know where the problem is. Okay.
What's the problem?
Yeah, the problem I think is with the sensitivity of this cord. Like when I adjusted it, I closed the auto sensitivity thing, and now it's working fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a VPN.
So you think case closed? We solved it. That's what
I hope.
Section.
Maybe like because I
recently
changed phones, so maybe the setting of this one is different.
Hate the activation. Jackal King. You and you. Chain is spell or imperm. I don't want that. Yeah, gotta. Okay, can we get a rewind right now? By the way, when I said I want to use Servant's Effect here in case that back row is imperm. Did I not call it? Basically, I haven't penned somebody yet. I burned through 3 of his disruptions, and I'm still going. The only thing now, the only thing whatsoever, is that I'm what do you call it? One of my scales is gone, but that's fine. But now he's just got one more back row we gotta worry about. And then I can just Endymion pop and win.
Also, it's very strange for me to see like Shining Sarcophagus without seeing Dragoon.
That's true. Dragoon is in the game in the festival.
Really, it's
yeah. I think one of the cards with text
no,
destruction for all of them. I don't think so. I'll win them though. This card is destroyed. Doesn't do anything. While this card is activates, nope. What's card is level?
like there is an entire Dark Magician deck. There is Dragoon in this festival.
Okay, so none of that protects. I hear you. Wait, can you speed that sprite? Okay, nothing. None of these.
I said like Dragoon in this festival. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, Dragoon's in the festival. Yeah. So let's go Electromite. And if he uses his last back row,
my question for you is.
Yeah. What you got?
You continue. Continue.
Well, I was just gonna say, if he uses his last back row here disruption to negate Electromite, then I'm home free to just like do whatever I want. So I'm not terribly worried. Let's prioritize getting our extra deck full of stuff to pen summon now. Let's go to another Dragon King just because. Let's go bash this, draw one, and even if we need to, like Institution can search out something else. Let's do this to get our draw and draw, so we know what we're adding back with Electromite. What were you saying, Sprite?
I was asking you if how good will it be if Endymion got something like Gilgamesh?
Like Gilgamesh?
Something that can set skills from the deck.
It would sound good in theory, but those cards wouldn't have gotten counters. Have I used that yet? Oh my goodness, I have. Let's decide
like a counter holder that can set to pendulum scales from the deck. Like how good this will be.
It sounds good in context.
In theory.
Oh, that whole time he was waiting for that. I forgot about that. But it's fine. That just means now I can just TV and pop. Oh yeah, I can still have that.
Let's ruin this boy into our future.
Let's go ahead and I can't. Yeah, let's go 4. And 4. Okay, now we're basically home free. Because now whatever he does with that back row, last back row, he can't stop this. That's why I'm going to use Gouda in this column. Just in case he somehow is saving one more disruption here for Electromite, and he stops Electromite, we still have a Deviant safe. Let's pop Gouda, we get our extra counters. So actually, no. A little bit of a misplay. Not like a crucial misplay, but we should have just penciled it out first and then did this. Because if we did that like that way, we would have got an extra several counters here. Still got something you can use.
I'm not familiar with like Shining Sarcophagus archetype. I know it's used to summon Dragoon. I'm not really familiar with their disruptions.
You got 6,000 attack here.
He seemed to use everything.
Yeah, basically.
Except if like is there anything in graveyard? Or
no. Imprint does nothing. This card, during damage calculation, you can ban this card from giving it in the battle phase. If it's only with the monster mentioned Shining Sark. And this one doesn't have a graveyard effect at all. Let's pencil it out to
so let's Indy pop.
Deviant pop here.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards, right?
Yeah. Basically, every single card that's on the field, on my field right now, is viable targets. It's 8 cards.
Okay. Now it's 8 here.
15. But I want to do one more thing before we do this. Just one more thing. I want to play a game. Give me one card of your choice. Gadget Trio?
Just use it for fun.
He's gonna be the one we attack directly with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. This whole
Of course,
time,
he's not going to give you like a 6,000 attack monster.
yeah, this whole time I legit thought like I forgot that this card even was a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Boom, baby! It was Secrets of Dark Magic the whole time. Okay, now how do we work this so that we can attack directly with Gadget Trio? Oh, I know how we can do it. Do the 8,000 normally, and then 1850 and 1300. Yeah, I have the calculations in my head on how to perfectly do this. We go with the normal 18,000, and then we have 1850 with Celine, and then Gadget Trio! Gadget Trio attack! Has to be the Goon spell? Oh, you talk about Gaze of Demias? No, that wouldn't work. I don't think its name becomes Dark Condition.
Like...
What were you saying?
No, if it's like Gaze, you would have activated it.
I don't think Gaze works on the other Dark Magician card. I don't think its name becomes Dark Magician until after it's summoned back. I could be wrong. Let's check this out.
I think it works. I've seen some replays.
It's because they become Dark Magician on the field. Okay, yeah, so it would work.
The card name becomes Dark Magician on the field, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I thought, you know, if it's just showing, you can special summon it and then set one. For some reason, my mind thought that it only became Dark Magician after that secondary effect was happening. But yeah, no, that works.
No, like, I have seen a lot of, like, Dark Magician replays recently, because it's basically half the Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTube right now.
Yeah,
and I've seen a lot of these effects.
Yeah, so that's my bad. Also, he's on Red Eyes Fusion, but he's not on Gaze. Like, why, though? Is it Gaze easier?
No.
He's on OG Tobias.
Gaze doesn't... No, like, I think...
Yeah.
He's enough for Verte. He sent us for Verte.
Yeah, I mean, Gaze is temporary. So I guess he wants to have it more on the field permanently, so that makes sense there, but...
Also, like, Gaze makes it without the 2 pops, and Verte with Red Eyes and Dark Magician gives you the 2 pops.
Is that Red Eyes Fusion is still better than Gaze and Tobias? That's kind of insane.
Can Gaze and Tobias be used on Verte
effect?
I don't think it can, like...
If he had Chimera in the extra deck, it might be kind of Jover. No, you talk about Guardian Chimera? Because Guardian Chimera won't be able to be summoned unless he's got a monster in hand. So he wouldn't even be able to summon it.
Yeah, because Verte states
so
that you need to send 1 fusion or polymerization spell, and Gaze of Tobias doesn't count any of these.
Yeah, it's true. You can't account for that.
So this is why he plays Red Eyes Fusion. Okay, like, give me a minute, I will do something and return.
Oh, it's not even my turn. For some reason, I thought it was my turn. Okay, Rockets. Yeah, Guardian Chimera, now Red Eyes Fusion is so bad. Yeah. You know, Guardian Chimera wouldn't have worked for him, because Guardian Chimera specifically needs both monsters in hand and field. And I still don't think it would have been Jover. Like I said, you know that card that was the Spell Negate? I was like so free roam and so in control there that I completely forgot that he had a Spell Negate on the field. That's how like in sync I was for it all. Like when I used Desires and he had the game, I'm like, oh, what? He still got a Spell Negate. I forgot about that because I just felt like I was just home free for everything, and it still didn't matter at all too. I was hoping you'd read his cards, Saj. Yeah. Many Master Pop never gets old, yep. And his own monster is like the funniest thing to do though, Citriel. Bait has that back room, but not Mini Master, I think.
Okay, dealing all the disruptions are monsters, I think, except the Overload and Trap. So... But he can banish from the extra deck, so maybe he bans the Electrolyte.
Oh. I'm not worried. Electrolyte never did anything for me.
You can... Like, yeah, you can play without the extra deck,
I mean,
You know,
oh,
always how it still have options.
okay. Well, that's gonna be annoying. Wait.
This is yes, this is still have effect.
When you put it activates a spell trap card while you control a rocket warlord, negate the activation, and if you do, set that card face it out. He just managed. Okay. Uh, set that card face down on your opponent's field, but it cannot be activated this turn. So if I activate Servant and it negates the activation, he sets Servant face down on my monster zone, but I can't activate Servant.
Okay.
Wait, how does that work?
Let me fully understand this. Someone who saw Electromite in the extra deck, and he chose to summon to banish Dark Magician of Destruction.
Yeah.
Even that there is no Dragoon in the extra deck.
Because Electromite is a 10-unit card. Dark Magician's brand new, so clearly Dark Magician is the bigger threat. I don't even know what banish
This
from
is like saying your younger brother is more dangerous than you. Like,
I mean,
okay,
it's more along the lines of like the newer gaming consoles can do a lot more than the older gaming consoles. What's this card?
yeah, but like
Fatal
like
Flare?
Yu-Gi-Oh players see Electromite, Yu-Gi-Oh player hate Electromite.
Yeah.
Isn't this how things work?
It's supposed to be. Fatal Flare is a cool name though. That is pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, Fatal Flare. All their names are pretty cool, by the way.
Select special summon from Graveyard, he activates 2. To send, he had to discard a card though. Yeah, he had no cards in hand. But it's smart for banishing Dark Magician instead of Electromite. Clueless. Oh, okay. Also, if you
like why banishing Dark Magician of Destruction with no Dragoon in the extra deck?
Yeah, and it's true. There's no Dragoon, dude. I didn't even think about that. I kept thinking like banish Dark Magician Destruction, probably because he doesn't know I don't want gaze. Like, yeah, but there's no Dragoon, so he obviously got to know that there's no threat. Also, keep in mind, Boral and Dragon's typically an auto win against a lot of decks unless they want a specific out to it. And I have the out literally as the first card in the extra deck that you see, and he still didn't want to banish it.
Yeah, like he didn't banish Electromite, not Beyond.
I know Goddess would be the second one.
Some people banish Beyond. And Goddess, not even Access Code, which can be an out to Borload too. Right? He's, yeah.
Oh, the Boral Shroud. Someone was talking to me about this earlier. I think that was Body.
Another cool name, by the way. Boral Shroud.
Yeah, Boral Shroud is definitely
that actually affects us.
Boral Shroud is definitely problematic here.
What does he do again? I forget his effect. I didn't like look much into it.
You can target a rocket monster control, negate the effects of one piece of card your opponent controls, then destroy the target monster.
Oh.
So
yeah, targeting.
You can just negate Servant and I lose. Maybe I should.
No. He will just use. Everyone knows he will negate Upstart.
Yeah, of course I negate Upstart.
Like I think he's that smart.
I would love to use Abductor and start getting stuff like that, but the odds for him negating Servant is way too high. Though maybe I should have just used Abductor first and see if he would have negated it.
Oh,
okay. Doesn't matter how much you misplay if you got Droll.
Okay.
The amount of Drolls I've seen has been more than ranked, by the way. I'm not even joking. I've seen more Droll today on Dice Rally alone than I have in ranked this season.
Yeah, I told you there is a lot of hand traps in this Dice Rally. Also, like, I will admit this for once, but the dices in the Dice Rally is completely rigged to make you play longer. Like, this is not natural.
I've got 6 and 5s before. I mean, maybe I'm just
you get 6 and 5s, but maybe, but like, I had like 2 duels where the highest number I got was 2, and I get like 3 die rolls each turn. Like, yeah, 2. I need to progress. So, Half-Life points.
Okay. I don't want to let these counters go to waste, but I also don't want to sacrifice my whole turn just to like these counters not go to waste. So I'm still gonna just, you know, do what's right and do what's smart and just get one. That's what I want, but I also feel bad losing 2 counters off of this.
Good thing he didn't hit you with the troll.
Can I get away with this? Reflection spit out Jackal. Jackal Basilisk. No, I won't be able to get away with it. I'm trying to think what summon am I at? I'm at 4 right now. Okay. Not gonna risk it. Okay, we should be fine now. Special summon with 1 and 2. From here, if I go 3 and 3, okay, I could still like do this real quick though. Get out another Jacking for the deck, because I do have a lot of like bodies that field.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. May think, oh, you're gonna have not enough for the election might. I'm thinking if I have this many bodies, then potentially I can just go Celine. And I do have my low skill reflection, so let's go ahead and get Endymion out finally. Also, it probably would have been a bad idea in general to not get Endymion out. Souls. Oh, but that's good too.
Okay.
Not bad. Yep. Okay. I have an idea. Do this, and that's did I just go for Basilisk here? Would that help me? Hey, it's gonna help me just a little bit because it'll give me counters and everything. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So Basilisk. It'll give me like a little bit of help. Let's go ahead and go Jackal. Let's go with one of them. Should be a Endymion. Okay, Jackal King here. Endymion here. Did I use Void? I did. Oh, it's half time. I just realized. I would do this. Go 1, 2, and 3. And we're gonna get ourselves, I don't know, Garuda. Garuda. Like, we didn't use Void, so it's not gonna matter. Would have been nice, though, to keep that. So we can go Celine. Then we can go Master.
Every time my opponent like stays this whole time while I'm comboing,
You're like, why
I
are
just,
you staying?
yeah. Dark Ruler, yeah. Dark Ruler.
You just
I
waiting
know
for it. It's like, yep, it's Dark Ruler, and you
like,
talk yourself into Dark Ruler so much that, like, before they even play, I get it, I'm just gone, and you just, like, scoop, like, I get it, this Dark Ruler.
Yeah. yeah.
You just scoop it.
I know you have it. Just do it.
Wait, was that Void in Graveyard? Yeah, so did you use it? Yeah, I used Void. What's this? Oh yeah, let that go through. I have a lot of monster negates, not too many spell trap negates. But I would see if I do use a demon to spell trap negate, manage to summon a demon from deck. I guess it would have been better if I had a demon in the middle monster zone. But it won't matter at this point because I get to use my Chakra King first. Which means the demon can still bounce back the Chakra King. Wait, what card did he start out with? Oh, he didn't start out with anything. I guess I didn't need to negate that, if I'm being honest.
That they will activate.
I didn't need to negate that. I could have just waited for the live turn card to negate that. But it's fine. 1, 2, and 3. Ash Blossom? Yeah. No.
Nope.
I used Endymion and Jacko King. We still got Celine, Jacko King, and Endymion left. So 1 of each, and then 1 of either. So 3 negate still. Yeah. So I negated Requiem, Twitch, and Sunny. Ooh, I just realized I don't actually have another DB negate because I didn't. Yeah. It's another Okay. I have another Jacko King negate, but I only have 1 more DB negate. Yeah, I didn't have to negate the Sunny. I could have just negated them normal summon, which would have been better because I had so many monster negates. Get 1 more card in hand. I don't need to use Celine's effect yet. Okay.
Bye bye. Thank you for staying that long, but get out.
Alright, some more spaces. See what happens. 4 is pretty good. And another 4. We got it. That's our goal for the stream. It's been 3 hours. Sprite to bring another Mighty Master? Yeah. That's why I always want to summon out like Magister to Celine's Arrow, but also Endymion to Celine's Arrow as well. That's why I like to have both of them there. So that 1, Magister's not clogging up room when it's in Celine's Arrow, but 2, I can theoretically use another Endymion negate. Like that last time I could not use another Endymion negate. Oh, draw a Lockwood was in his opening hand. That's impossible. We had some not so good luck, and then some better luck. But to be fair, like half these duels we got Droll, so it makes sense. I mean, towards the end of the stream we were doing a little bit better, but yeah. It's been basically a 50-50. It started off with just massive win streaks, but I think it's good that we just call it for now. We are around round 7, and we got round 7 of round 8, so I'll do the rest of it tomorrow. And I think, what does end?
I have 23rd. A replay for you I want to watch.
Oh, sure. I will watch it in a second.
Yeah.
Give me a second, though. Let me do this outro, whatever thing for YouTube here.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah. This is deck that we're using. Honestly, Magic has proven more and more that it is usable. You know, you just gotta figure out what the right time to use it. I kind of kept thinking about ways that it could brick potentially because you gotta move 2. And obviously it could be stronger for like how other modern cards are designed, but it's usable. It's essentially like 2019 level kind of a deal. And which is like not a bad thing considering, I mean, like Servant and Endymion were both 2019 level cards. They were really good for their time. But yeah, I think we can keep it in. And D-Mod is also excellent as well. So like we're gonna be using D-Mod and Magician Souls on the ranked ladder as long as we remember to use it and switch it out for that. But hope you guys enjoy this thing.
It's nice.
It's nice, yeah. Just wait, do you have something you want to
say? Sorry of all the inconvenience that happened with my like voice situation.
Okay. Technology is great, isn't it?
Like I wasn't just annoying y'all for just the sake of it. It was
That's right.
Truly, I didn't know I wasn't talking.
Don't worry about it. Anyway, people, it's on YouTube. Thank you a lot for watching here, and hope we can finish this off well. And hopefully these Droll games weren't super boring, because they definitely are boring. Appreciate y'all.